Aloha y'all, your boy Jay coming back at you deep in the Hawaiian jungle with the Paradise Unplugged virtual tour online here. This is part 2. We got part 2 coming up for you. So we left off here at Rossdale Drive, as I stated. You've heard of Rodeo Drive. We calling this Rossdale Drive. My wife is an excellent seamstress and a great apparel designer. So she has a line of handbags coming out along with a clothing line. I got a clothing line that's going to be coming out with the hats and the t-shirts with some of the artwork on it. So we pretty much going to be setting up some little small studios here to do a lot of live shopping broadcasting. You know, like on Whatnot. We're trying to get on TikTok now for the live shopping. You know, even on YouTube. We're gonna start on Facebook as well, just a live shopping network. So it's just all about trying to get these products out here and just trying to generate income from right here on the land. So everything is going to be, you know, in studio format. We're building a little small boutique studio, so it's going to be real nice. So we're going to keep rolling here. Taking it down. Early structure here. This is a very, very early structure. I mean, we did this. We were still living on Oahu. We were still in Waikiki when we did this. So this is guava, but this is a very important structure for us. This is how we keep our wood dry to do our cooking with. Because as I stated, no more propane. After what year was I believe 2022. After the Russians invaded the Ukraine, the price of fuel, propane, everything just skyrocketed. And even in good times, I mean, down here sometimes you can't get propane. So we prep for that. We prep for that. We stay prepared for not relying on propane, not relying on, you know, even the stores to be there for the most part, you know. So this is, we call this the pod. So this is how we keep our wood dry and to make sure we always got fuel to eat with. So I'm going to point across here. Now this is a newer structure. This is made out of guava wood as well. As I stated, we have to recycle. We got to thin this guava wood out and we like to keep it recycled. So this is how we, this is our shower. This is the guava tree outdoor off-grid shower, and this is one of the this is probably one of the most important structures that we have created. I'm gonna bring you closer up in here, and I'm gonna show you why this is really important. If you live off-grid out here in the jungle, you know, for one, with no water supply directly coming in, just taking a shower period is a challenge. But getting a hot shower in makes it even more challenging. So what we're doing is we had this set up to where we had the grill and then we had our little 7-gallon pot there with the spigot on it. We was heating the water up with the grill, but the grill was running on propane, and I just explained to you how we're trying to get off of, how we have gotten off of propane. So we made our own grill. And we got the 7-gallon pot up there. So we are able to take a hot shower whenever we want for free. And to be able to do that out here is luxury. Believe you me. Yep, and this may not look like a lot of water, but this 7 gallons is enough for a nice, quick, hot shower. And always, if you want more water, just set up another tank. So we have the reel on this where we actually demonstrated it. So I don't think there's any water in there now. No, it's running low, but this is like gold to us. And once again, the structure is 100% guava. So got the moss roof top, of course, with the underlayerment. So it's literally like literally like Gilligan's Island out here. I mean, you really gotta think like Gilligan's Island, because if you come out here and try to duplicate what you had in the suburbs or in your apartment or in your condo, you're gonna have a hard, in my opinion, you're gonna have a tough time out here. I mean, you're not gonna save much money. You're probably gonna wind up spending more money than you were spending, you know, in the suburbs. So, no, out here it's all, at least on our channel, the message we try to spread is, we, like I said, we take it all the way down to the underground. I mean, we trying to cut everything because it's all too expensive. And once you start cutting stuff, you start realizing how bad you've been cheated. It's like, I could do this on my own, or I can do this on a much smaller level for free, or for a very small fraction of what I've been paying. So if you watch our videos, it's really about people that want to cut it all the way down to the bone. They're sick of that lifestyle, sick of paying people every month, think they can do it on their own, willing to try and do it on their own. This is what this is all about. So we're going to keep it rolling. Through. That's another patch of bananas. Those will probably be coming down soon. Probably the next tour we'll be bringing those down, and we'll probably start propagating from that bunch there. We got a pretty big bunch of bananas here, and some footers right there. And you remember those Spam cans that was on the Ration X up there, right? You know, we use it for sighting on the Earthship. Once again, this is real. This is very early in the game with the Earthship. Only about 10% done. Basically made out of Spam cans, vegetable cans, and pallets. It's a recycled. It's a structure made out of recycled materials, and this is going to be several podcasting studios. We got the front lanai, which we're going to show you in a minute, and we're going to start cutting up the inner portion, making different rooms in there. It's going to be some manufacturing going on in there as far as my wife and her sewing to get these bags out. I'm going to be broadcasting from there, podcasting, everything. We're going to turn this little front section here, probably do some podcasting about on a cooking show up front here, regarding a cooking show, I should say. So, because right now this is where we cook. We just, everything is on the grill with the guava wood. Once again, no propane. Just keeping it real simple, keeping it real basic, because, you know, we bootstrapping this thing. Everything it's all self-funded. So we trying to keep all the bills down to nothing. That's the thing that kills most startup businesses. That's what we telling some of the cats on the podcast. It's like, you got to get that overhead out of the way before you can even think clearly about doing any type of business. Because, I mean, trying to work and do a business on the side, most of the time it never works. It never works out. So it's all about getting rid of that overhead, cutting the bills, and then trying to do your own thing, do your own entrepreneurial thing. So that's our plan. So we're gonna keep it walking here, keep it stepping. You know, you got the patch of sweet potatoes right here. A couple different kinds. We got these from a neighbor. We got these, and he gave us the purple. So they're doing well. They doing well. The sweet potatoes that you saw us on the last reel a day or two ago, that's something that we have planted over by the T-bar. So this is still kind of new. So this here, move this out the way. This is we excited about this project. This is a down door here. So what we're gonna wind up doing here is I'll wind up sculpting it out. Then we'll put a raised floor on the stilts. We'll put a nice roof on it, and this will be a nice probably like 30-foot bar. So it's gonna be all sculpted out and all sanded down. So it's gonna be nice. We'll put the stools right here, and we'll have, probably have some TVs working off the batteries right there. So hopefully y'all join us on Sundays when we're watching the game virtually. So we're looking forward to that. So we never short on projects. We're gonna bring you up here now. This is what we call a roundabout. There you go. Yeah. We're going Mr. and Mrs. P. Let's see if we can go talk to Mr. and Mrs. P. We got 2 pheasants that live here. They wild, but they pretty much live here. What's up, Mr. P? If Chicky ain't chasing them. Yeah, they didn't grow up too much over here, so. This is a little section right in here that we call that we use the guava trees for as pergolas. So we got them pulled down, got them tied down, and we got the lilycoid plant that's really taken off now. So we need to reattach it to the pergola, and we'll have the lilycoid coming down from the top, and we'll continue to make this pergola like a tunnel as much as we can around the roundabout. So more banana trees that need to get planted. But once again, never short on projects. Had more monstera over here, but the pigs tore it up. Palm trees is doing well. These are the baby royal palms. They like this area. These are, I don't know, I would say less than a year old. These are doing well. So as soon as it started raining, everything took off, of course. Got another royal palm there. Bring it over here. This is the mothership. This is where all the bananas started. So we started propagating from here. And as I stated, we probably close to 200 or over 200 now. This is a recent planting here. We got these from a neighbor. This is coffee. Making sure we're supposed to keep these little offshoots down to 3, so I need to come over here and keep them trimmed. But yeah, he gave us the stumps. He said just plant them and they would do well, and he was right on. He said in about a year we should have coffee. He gave us 2. This one's doing well as well. So supposed to get some more from him. So Very nice. Very, very nice plant. Amazing leaves. Then you got, let's see, we've been nibbling on this orange tree. So we got one. I got one. I'm not going to fully, not quite ready to be pulled, but soon. Yeah, you get quality Hawaiian oranges on this bad boy. Seedless. Yeah. Make you realize they cheating you at the store. Then you got the macadamia. We got 3 of them. But we probably have to move that middle one because they grow up to 65 feet. And this is far too close together for all 3 of these. And we need to come in here and weed this. This Himalayan raspberry is taking over. So we're going to wrap it around here. But the macadamia trees are doing well. I'm thinking about maybe about 4 years we should have nuts. About 4 years. Fire sticks are starting to flower with the red on them. We got a bunch of these from our neighbor. They ornamental, and we've been waiting for them to pop with the red flower. And this is gonna be nice. And this is all lit up red. It's gonna be real nice. So once again, you gotta stay on top of this gardening. As soon as it starts raining, it's right back on you. This is Little Chickie's coop. I don't even call it a coop. This is Little Chickie's apartment. So this is her second apartment. We're gonna keep moving because she's wondering why we stopping at her apartment without no invite. So she chills in there. She got the swivel. You put the door on there. Put the door on there at night. She got the swivel door locks. Yeah, she's doing it Lamborghini style. So. Not sure if you saw the pheasants, but this is where we got to keep the bananas so they don't get to them. It's a race against time, us versus them, who's gonna get them first. So we call this the banana box. It kind of protects them. So then we'll show you. See, this is a water catchment container that's just coming straight out of the sky, not coming off of a building. So this is what we use to purify for drinking water. So trying to get off of the spigots. Then you got, you can probably stay right there. And this is where we this is another one of the studios for the podcasting. This is where, you know, we got that Harlequin show coming up on Sunday. You know, so we sitting up here live with the live shopping. You know, we got the pendants. We got the peace pipes and just pogs. some of everything. But this is one of the studios. So we got a lot of podcasting studios around here. A lot of podcasting studios around here because that's what we constantly online. So this is how we doing it. It's all about getting off grid. It's all about getting off grid, trying to cut them bills. And if you're an entrepreneur or whatever you got going, trying to run that from your location. I mean, the more you can stay at your location, the more money you will save. That's what we're finding out, you know. Sometimes you hear about these people with some of these high-paying jobs, and I mean, just the clothes they got to buy, the commute, the lunch. I mean, they're third in before they even get there. So, like I said, some people, they want to live that lifestyle. Some people want to work like that. Some people want to live the corporate lifestyle, have a mortgage, and that's fine. I mean, you can do very well with the mortgage if you leverage it right. But our thing is cutting all of that, being real self-sustainable, relying on us, trying to figure things out all the way from growing your own food, catching your own water, building. We don't even call them tiny houses. We call them micro tiny houses. And the reason why that is because we never in the house. So why would we need some big old house? I mean, we are constantly working in the garden, making art projects, making apparel projects. We constantly working. The house, quote unquote house, that's just to go to sleep at night. So, and that has been a very fulfilling lifestyle for us. So, y'all hit me up in the comments. Y'all check out the other videos if you want like more in-depth detail about some of this. Check out the shorts. We just got the connection right, so we're gonna start doing longer videos. But you can check out a lot. We got like over 700 shorts about all of this, and you know, so you know, I just encourage people to try this if you're thinking about trying to cut your bills. Because I was looking at a video today, and you got people. I mean, I was shocked. Like I said, I'm from Southern California, and they got homeless in Beverly Hills. I was shocked to see I was like, no. And Popo ain't even tripping. They just like riding right by. So, man, you ain't got to go out like that. Try to get you some land. Try to cut these bills, and whatever you want to be, music producer, rapper, business person, apparel designer, man, go do that. Y'all hit that like button. Y'all hit that sub button. Y'all hit that follow button. Hit that notification button. We coming back at you. Aloha.